Pastor.
各位弟兄姐妹早上平安。
Brother and sister, good morning.
我是 Anna，
My name is Anna,
是 Erica 的门徒。
is disciples of Sister Erica.
很快我们又过了一年。
Very fast that we have passed 1 year.
2015年11月15号，
On the 2015, on the November 15,
我的先生David 到沙巴处理一项的工程。
my husband David got to Sabah to deal with his business.
16号星期一晚上，
On the 16th, on a Monday night,
他心情很沉重的在电话里告诉我一件事情。
he felt despair and told me something on the phone.
他说到，
He said,
我们公司从外国进口的这个航空拍摄仪器，
there was one equipment that we imported called the aerial camera, called
Right.
Microsoft UltraCam Osprey Oblique Camera.
那被这个海关给扣住了。
Was retained by the custom department.
那这个航空测量仪器是沙巴州政府向我们公司买的。
And this equipment was purchased from us by the Sabah state government.
本来就是免这个消费税 GST，
At the beginning, it is waived GST.
可是因为对方的文件出了问题，
And because of documentation problem,
导致这个仪器不能够过机场的海关。
this equipment was retained in the custom at the airport.
那公司呢就必须要清还 GST 呢，才可以拿到仪器。
And indeed, the company has to pay off the GST in order to obtain the equipment.
我听到这里的时候，我很紧张，
When I hear this, I was very anxious.
因为这是一笔高达6位数的消费税，
And this amount, it's a huge amount, up to 6 digit.
再加上外国的工程师、
And the foreign engineer,
我们的测量师、
our topographer,
租用的飞机，
the airplane,
那这些大家都在等着这一个仪器，
all these things are waiting for this equipment
准备安装试用。
to be installed and to be tested.
所以 David 很慎重的对我说，
And David spoke to me seriously.
要迫切祷告。
We have to pray earnestly.
从那一天开始，
From that day on,
我和 David 就进入到一个备战的状态。
we enter into a warfare.
那他在前线处理，
He deal things in the front line,
我在后方守望祷告。
and I pray for at the back.
当天晚上，我跪在神的面前迫切祷告。
On that night, I kneel in front of God and I pray earnestly.
我祷告了许久，
And I pray very long.
我身旁的一本圣经呢，就这样打开，
The Bible next to me is open.
一处很熟悉的圣经呢，就吸引了我。
There is one Bible verse that is very familiar and it attracted me.
正是以西结书37章。
And this is the book of Ezekiel, chapter 37.
我赶紧从第1节读起，
And I quickly read from the first verse.
我就一直读到第10节。
And I read till the 10th verse.
我心里突然有一个很深的一个的领受。
And I feel that God spoke to me.
我目前的枯骨是什么？
What is the dry bones in you now?
就要向着它来吹气。
And breathe your breath to it.
我突然醒了过来，
And all of a sudden I was awake.
我就凭着信心围着这项的工程来祷告。
And by faith, I pray for this engineering work.
我求主帮助我。
I ask God to help me.
一段时间过后，
And after a while,
当我走出我的房间，
and as I walked out of my room,
有一个声音很清楚地告诉我，
and there is one voice clearly tells me,
星期五
Friday,
11月20号，
on the November 20th,
事情就可以解决了。
the situation will be settled.
那我就很开心哦，
I'm very happy.
我就告诉 David 说，
And I told David,
这件事情神听的。
this situation, God has heard our prayer.
可是我万万没有想到，
But I never thought.
这才是我信心考验的开始。
This is just the starting of my faith test.
星期二早上，
On Tuesday in the morning,
我信心满满的去上班，
with full of faith, I go to work.
遇到了一个同行的老板。
I met with a business counterpart.
他讲起 David 目前面对的问题。
He mentioned the difficulty and the situation that is faced by David.
我听着听着，
I listened.
我的满满的信心一点一点的不见了。
My faith started to wash away.
我从他的口里才知道事情的严重跟紧张。
After listening to this, I know the urgency as well as the criticality of this situation.
当时我心里真的很害怕，
I started to become worried.
我也很担心。
I'm fearful.
我赶紧结束谈话。
I stopped talking.
我发现我自己好像跑回办公室。
I just wanted to run all the way back.
那天晚上，
And that night,
我来到耶稣的面前，
I came to God again.
我在神的面前坐了很久，
In front of God,
坐了
I kneeled
很
down.
久，
Very long.
我一直在流泪。
I wept.
我仿佛耶稣在问我一件事情。
Continuously, God speaks to me.
他说：“孩子，
He said, Daughter,
你的信心的带子为什么破了一个大洞？
why do you lose faith?
原来我的心里面
Indeed, in my heart,
有很多的担忧，
have a lot of worry,
很多的疑惑，
a lot of doubt,
很多的害怕，
a lot of fear.
这些都让我的信心流失了。
All this causes my faith to lose.
当时我很惭愧，
At that moment, I'm very guilty.
我就告诉主说
And I tell God,
我说耶稣，
I say, Jesus,
我相信你，
I believe in you,
但是我信心不足，
but my faith is not enough.
请你再帮我一次。
May you help me once again.
神很爱我，
God loves me.
神让我回想起 GA 的许多美好的见证，
Lord, let me recall a lot of testimony of GA.
买地建殿的见证，
Buying the land and building the tabernacles,
还有许多神信实的行为。
and a lot of faithful miracles of God.
就这样，
And with this,
神用见证一针一线的把我信心的带子给补好了。
and God helps me to replenish and seal my faith.
星期三，
On the Wednesday,
原本和 David 一同处理事情的那3个人，
and the 3 person that deal the situation together with David,
一个一个离开了，
one by one they left
留下他一个人，
and left him alone
独自努力的去交涉。
to face these situations by himself.
虽然是这样，
Although such,
我们有组长的祷告遮盖。
we have a prayer from our cell leader
当天晚上
on that particular night.
发生了一个小插曲，
And one thing that happened,
我的女儿来到我的面前，
my daughter came to me
很沉重的看着我，
in full despair looking at me.
她说：“妈妈，
She said, Mom,
我小便小不出来。”
I can't go to the toilet.
我问她
And I asked her,
有多少天了，
how many nights this has happened?
她说3天，
She said 3 days.
我差点晕倒。
And I almost fainted.
我说3天了，为什么你到现在才告诉我？
And I said, why only after 3 days you tell me now?
然后她又看着我，
And she started to look at me.
她说：“妈妈，
She said, Mom,
我读了3天，我读了3天。”她 prepared，
I prepared for 3 days.
单单读膀胱跟尿管，
And I only read about kidney and bladder.
那短短的距离
And that short distance,
就是小不出来。
I can't go to the toilet.
其实她正在准备考试，
But indeed, she is actually preparing for her exam.
我才发现到她很压力。
I started to know that she is in pressure.
短短的一个距离，
Only a short distance.
她不明白。
She could not understand.
David 在沙巴，
And David is in Sabah.
他在这里。
She is here in KL.
我告诉她说，
And I told her and said,
神创造人，
and God created man.
身体每个器官他都知道，
And every organs in man, he
神会
knows.
帮你。
He will help you.
可是我的心
But my heart,
很重。
it's in despair.
我回到神的面前，
I come back to God.
我又哭了。
I cry
我
again.
说主啊，你帮我啦，
And God, please help me.
怎么办呢？
What can I do?
这时候呢，圣灵跟我说话，
At this moment, Holy Spirit spoke to me.
赞美敬拜。
Praise and worship.
我拿起了歌本，
And I took the songbook.
我打开第一面，
I opened onto the
能
first
唱的就
page.
唱，
And I just sing.
不会唱的就跳。
And if I do not know how to sing, I
我
just
就一
skip.
直唱，一直唱，一直唱，一直翻，一直唱。
And I continue to do that.
那个时候呢，我就过了一个晚上，
At that moment, one night has passed.
而且我睡得很好。
And I have a very good sleep.
星期四
And on Thursday,
还是没有消息，
there's no good news.
还是非常的艰难。
And it's very difficult.
星期五
And on Friday,
是我最紧张的时候了，
this is the most critical moment.
因为神说星期五，
And God says it's on Friday.
所以我很紧张。
And I'm very excited.
早上
And in the morning,
David 打电话给我，
David gave me a call.
海关承认是他们的错误，
Custom department admitted it's their mistake.
就签下了通关的文件。
And to sign off all the documents to release
298000的 GST 不用还，
298,000 GST is waived again.
荣耀归给神。
May glory be to God.
可是
But
下午2点，
in the afternoon at 2
机
p.m.,
场海关的电脑 GST 系统不通过，
and there is a technical problem in the airport GST system.
仪器又被扣住了。
Equipment is retained again.
我第一次经历到心脏快跳出来了。
And the first time I feel fully despair and I felt
我不记得我跟 David 谈什么，
I forgot that what I have spoken to David.
我只是讲了一句话：
And I'll only say one thing.
神讲星期五的，
God says it's
就是
Friday.
今天，
It should be today.
就是今天。
It should be today.
然后我就赶紧把电话挂断。
And I quickly hang the call.
4点21分，
21 past 4.
离官员下班还有9分钟。
It's only 9 more minutes before the custom department will be
这时
closed.
候我收到一通的电话，
At this time, I receive a call.
有一个很酷的声音告诉我，
And that is a voice that's telling me
仪器拿到了，
the equipment has been obtained.
感谢神。
Thank God.
神说星期五，
And God says it's Friday.
他就亲自来成就。
He comes and accomplishes by himself.
当天晚上
And that night,
是晚祷，我们查到路加福音8章50节。
in the evening devotion, we are actually going through Luke chapter 8.
神很温和的对我说
And God spoke to me clearly.：“
孩子，不要怕，
Daughter, do not be afraid.
只要相信。
Only believe. ”
感谢慈爱的神，
And thank God, thank
因
faithful
他的
God
信实
for His faith.
为我成就了这一切，
And I'm able to go through all
因他的
this.
坚持，
And His consistency.
我得了应许。
And I've got this promise.
不但是这样，
Not only this,
2天后，
2 days later,
神让我有机会飞到沙巴，
God gave me an opportunity to fly to Sabah
在沙巴 A 的机场，
at the Sabah airport.
我亲眼的见证到这一台机器安装的过程。
And I personally witnessed the installation of this airplane and the equipment.
我感谢神，
And I thank God
是他的信实，
and He's faithful.
为我坚持到最后，
So I can be consistent till the end.
一切荣耀归给神。
May all the glory be to God.